of other districts who didn't make it. So you guys are the ones that are committed, right? Yes. Hey, I love the district contract. You know, I was crazy enough to go full-time as a district. I know my wife, she was scared to death when I did that. But, you know, I think we made the right decision. Right? So, hey, I believe, you know, you're not in the game until you're a district. So with all due respect to our reps and senior reps, everything starts as a district. You guys agree with that? Yeah. You guys are the future of this company. A bunch of you are going to be RVPs. You know, I had back in my first convention 2 years ago, I was just promoted as an RVP, and I had a district that came with me. Now that district that went to this same workshop, district workshop, he's now an RVP, and he closed $100,000 in income this June. So, nice. You guys are in the same boat, so that could happen to you, right?
Right.
Hey, listen, we are the Primerica business, right? It's people do what they want to do here, correct? It's like a voluntary army. You know what? Let me take that back. It's not even a voluntary army, because in the army, right? Once you enlist, they got you by the, you know what, right? So let's call it a country club, right? People do what they want to do here, right? So it's very important that you get people off to a fast start. That's actually my topic today. I'm getting off people to a fast start, right? So first, you got to set some foundation before we can do that. You know, if I don't trust and like you, I wouldn't bother doing what you tell me to do, right? So that's the first step. People need to trust and like you. If you're not trustworthy and you're not likable, I think you have a problem. We're in the people business, right? So you got to develop yourself. Hey, the Chris that's standing here today is not the Chris that came here 4.5 years ago. I had to do a lot of self-improvement. I had to read a lot of books. One book that really helped me how to win friends and influence people, like Dale Carnegie, man. That really helped me. That changed my life. I became a better person. When I read that book, you know, I just realized all I did was wrong. So you better read that book, all right? So get them to trust and love you first. Now, you know, once you did do that, you got to build a relationship with your new people. You got to invest time with them. You got to know them. You got to know you, because they want to see the real you, right? And by doing that, you know what they want in life. You're going to know what their whys are. So once you establish that relationship, it's a lot easier for you to move them. You know how to push their buttons. You're going to know that, all right? And lastly, the foundation part, there should be clarity and intentionality. Yes, they can trust and like you can build a relationship, but if you're not clear about what you want them to achieve, what you want them to do, you're not going to do it, right? I found out a lot of people don't set appointments right away because they're going to lose commission. Yeah? They're going to lose some sales. People are smart. They know that, right? So you have to be clear about that. Why are we getting them off to a fast start? What are the advantages? For me, the way I do it, you could go to a fast start. If you don't do a fast start, it doesn't matter to me, right? But here's the thing. If you go off the fast start, you're going to get field training, right? You're going to build a team. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to be setting a bunch of appointments. I'm going to be closing some sales for you. I'm going to be training you. You're going to have field experience. And then we're going to build you a team. That will translate into being promoted later on, right? And you're going to make some money, right? And you're going to have a great track record after that. That's key. You got to have a great track record, because once you recruit people and they see that you're doing, things big, they get attracted to you and they're going to do what you do, right? But if you don't go after a fast start, there's no training, right? It's like you got your driver's license, but you don't know how to drive. There's no team. You're not going to have a team, no money, and you have no track record whatsoever. Right? So what do you want? Do you want to get off to a fast start setting appointments right away, or get your license first and do whatever you want to do? So I'm painting that picture, Now, see, intentionality is important too. Why did you recruit this person? Did you just recruit them to get some sales? Or did you recruit them because they're going to be RVPs? When I talk to people, I said, hey, you could do this part-time, and you're going to become an RVP. I don't say, yeah, you could do this part-time, and maybe someday you might become an RVP. I don't do that. I know you're going to be an RVP, but let's start part-time. All right? So you want to talk to people that way. And after that, as long as you set the foundation already, it's all about results. It's all about results after that. All right? You need to get them trained, field trained, within the next 24 to 48 hours. All right? Get them out. Get them out field trained. And you need to teach them, all right, how to set appointments in the right market. Because if you don't teach them how to set appointments in the right market, and you come back 2 or 3 appointments after that, and you never close anything, they're going to be feeling frustrated. You know, they spend time away from their family, they spend time, or they spend money, and nothing happens. So that, you know, they're going to be frustrated. And this doesn't work. We're not closing anything. But if you teach them how to set appointments in the right market, you're going to close a bunch of appointments right away. You're going to be recruiting people right away. Right?
Right.
So, you guys with me?
Yeah.
All right. Now you got to build a team under them. Because if they're setting appointments, you probably burned through their warm market already. Now they have nothing left. So if you build them a team, once they get licensed, they're going to go to a bunch of appointments, and they're going to feel good about it. They're going to be the one closing the sale, right? They're going to make some money. All right? So that's why next, you got to get them licensed ASAP. All right? As early as now, as district, you need to have a system of licensing already. You know, think like business owners already. You know, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know how you want to do it, but have a system in place. All right? Have a system in place for them to get licensed as soon as possible. Because that's key. You know, they're not getting anywhere if they're not licensed, right? All right? And then, next one, please. Make the money. Make the money, because that's the glue that make them sticky, right? I don't care how you do it, maybe an auto and home insurance, PLPP, debt watchers, make them money right away. Because if they go home and they have a check, it doesn't matter whatever negativity is in that home, you know? Because they know it's real because they have a check. It could be a $50 check from an auto home insurance, it doesn't matter. But they know it's real because they have a check. All right, and they're going to be addicted. They're going to keep setting appointments. Lastly, get them to meetings and big events. You know, you want to expose them to winning and in a great environment. I remember when I was in district, there were times I wanted to quit. You know, and that's normal. But I attended a meeting. I kept attending meetings. Every time I felt down, I wanted to attend meetings because the meetings pump me up. Right? I hear somebody saying something that really touched my heart. All right? So that really helped me a lot. So if you have brand new people, get them to meetings right away. Get them to big events. And lastly, guys, everything that I told you, you know, it's not going to work if you only have one recruit. Right? Some people get off to a fast start, some people won't. So you got to be double-digit recruiting. It's not going to work out with you and your one recruit. I don't expect that person to get off to a fast start right away. You have to have a lot of people. The law of large numbers always works in this business. All right? So you guys are at a critical point in your career right now. I made a decision to do this business seriously as a district. All right? We are in the same opportunity. All right? From district, whatever you do as district, if you have a great track record here, you're going to take it to division, to regional, to RVP. Just know that we have the best opportunity out there. All right? It's like you're driving a car. If I'm racing a car with you guys are the best drivers in the world. You're like a Mario Andretti or a Michael Schumacher. All right? And I'm me. I'm a normal person. Right? If we're gonna race, right? You, the best driver, is driving a Toyota Corolla. No offense to Corolla owners, right? And I'm driving a normal driver like me. I'm driving a Ferrari. Right? If a straight race, 1 mile, who's gonna win? The Ferrari. It doesn't matter if I'm not a bad driver, right? I have the best vehicle. Right. You're in the best vehicle right now. Right? So if the best driver and the best vehicle comes together, it's going to create magic. Right? So you're in that kind of opportunity. It's It's up to you how you want to drive this opportunity. Thank you very much. Have a great day.